Hey, 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 happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are catching me live. If you're catching me live, good. Hashtag live. Super, super, super excited. Happy Tuesday, guys. This was a very, very, very busy weekend for me. Yesterday was my anniversary. So it was just a very relaxing day for me. I just took it off. So I want to go over today, but before we dive in into today's topic, I want to say hello. If you are just watching me live, put a hashtag live. If you're watching me replay, put hashtag replay. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Angelica Lazo. I'm a brand strategist and an online business coach. I specialize in helping service based entrepreneurs to really streamline their marketing, automated marketing, and really help them to scale 10 times faster in their business. So, in today's topic, we're going to talk about a topic that a lot of people don't really talk about because they make it seem like it's not important. And let me tell you, this is a very, very important topic in your business, especially because so many people don't have this in their business. And today we're going to talk about how to really automate your calendar to make sure that does all the heavy lifting for you and to set up. So we're going to talk about why this is important. Then I'm going to talk about how you can go by setting this up in you, and then I'm going to talk about how we can help you do that. Okay, so I just want to be very transparent with that. Yes, I do have something for you today. So if you stick with me all the way to the end, I will let you know what that is. Okay. So first, we want to start with why is it important for you to have a calendar set up that is going to do all the heavy lifting for you? Because I've seen so many entrepreneurs that they're starting, even people that I work with, like even like as far as like even brick and mortar businesses, a lot of them don't have a system automated for them to really get when someone wants to get in a call. They don't have something automated. It's like they have to pay a full-time employee to do this, appointment setter. Like, no, you should have this automated so you don't have to pay someone else to do this for you, right? Especially those of you that are just starting off, like if you set the time to really set this system in place before in your business, it's going to save you a lot of headaches. It's going to save you a lot of missed calls. It's going to save you a lot of follow-ups, etc. So we're going to go with 5 crucial things that you should have when you're setting up your calendar in your business. Now, a lot of people say, well, I have this software, I have that software, etc. It does it all for me. Great. It does. Some of them do booking and maybe like a reminder and all that, but you understand that this is very generic, right? You have to take it to the next level when it comes to automating certain things in your business, because they're going to give you just the bare minimum. And a lot of people just use the bare minimum in a business. And we want to operate at a high level when it comes to our business, especially if you are a service provider or a coach that sells premium prices. You really have to step it up, okay? You cannot be giving people the bare minimum when you are trying to sell a premium package or even a premium experience to your clients. You have to make sure that from the beginning of that person booking that call all the way to that person onboarding in your business has a good experience. And I'm talking based on experience here because I've gone through this, and it's the reason why I took it a next level of this and wanted to make a live a live event about that, because not a lot of people talk about this, and it's like they just talk about the same thing over and over, but there's little micro things that happen in our business that needs to be talked about, right? So for example, you are a coach and you have a booking link in your bio, right? Now, a lot of you guys think that when you launch your business that you're going to put that link in your bio and people are going to just go in there, run and book a call. very optimistic about yourself about that, but it doesn't happen like that, right? We have to take it at next step, and we have to see why is it important for you to book the call. We have to sell that. Basically, we have to sell that discovery call or sell that call. Why should I get on the phone with you, right? Because a lot of people have this conception that, if you have a link available and people are gonna just run in there and book calls for you, and you're gonna have this your booking full. It doesn't happen like that. Okay, so you need to take it a next step. You need to take it a next step when it comes to your booking. Have something in place that people are like looking and wanting to book a call with you, right? So my tips today, we're going to talk about the number one tip. The number one tip is that you need to have a name for your call. The whole discovery call, it's not cutting it no more. You need to be creative. You need to be able to make sure that you are providing value on the call. And yes, you do need to kind of like streamline the process of that. You need to have something in place before when they book. So something as like a quick form so you can pre-qualify them before they book the call is crucial, because you want to get on the phone calls with people that really want to be helped, right? So you want to have a application, a form in the call so you can gather some ideas of what it is that you're trying to do, and they're trying to do in your in their business, right? Because if you don't have an idea of what they're trying to do in their business, and how can you serve them at the call? The next thing is, number one is to make sure you have a quick form on your calendar. The second thing is that you want to have an automated system in the back end in your business. You need to have an automated system that you can go and verify that application. You can actually look through it. You can actually see what are the answers, and then move it over, and then automatically it sends them an email saying, hey, your book is, here's your link to book your call, etc. Have it automated, set up already, right? The third thing is that you need to make sure that you are setting up a reminder. Like, a lot of people set up reminders based on the generic templates, right? But we need to take it a step further. I don't care what system you use, they have very generic settings. You need to set it up that fits your business. If you are having issues with your people booking the calls, but they're not showing up to the call, most likely it's because you're not setting enough reminders. Understand that people are busy. People are busy doing whatever they're doing. So you need to be proactive and think ahead and say, you know what, let me set some reminders so they can, be reminded, at 24 hours, then an hour, then 15 minutes, and 10 minutes, 5 minutes, however you want to set it up. But you need to have those reminders and set up so people can show up to the call, guys. A lot of people don't set up things like that in place, and they wonder why people are not showing up to the calls, because you're not setting that. You're not being proactive. You're not following before the call. Have something in place that they understand, and when they get on the call, it's already kind of like pre-sold. Have something in place that they can see or hear before they get on a call. And they can kind of like pre-qualify themselves even more, right? So if they show up at the call, most likely it's because they pretty much told themselves, you know what, I'm not ready. But if they show up to the call, they also can feel like, well, I'm ready. Let's see what she has to offer, right? So have something in place to pre-qualify them through an application. Number two, have a follow-up system. Number three, have a follow-up system. Actually, number one, application. Number two, have a follow-up system for the application. Number three is that you want to have reminders that remind your potential client to show up to the call. Number four, you want to have something that you can send them before the call, right? Before the call, that it could more pre-qualify them, understanding like a training or something that they can see or hear before they get on a call with you. So they're going to be hot and ready to hear what you got to offer, right? And so then after you get on the call with them and you go through your process, your sales process, make sure you have a sales process in place. Number 5 is that you want to have a follow-up system. And then this is the part that a lot of coaches, and put hashtag if you agree on this video, a lot of coaches, and I'm going to repeat it, a lot of coaches and service providers forget to do. They will have something like, thank you, it was nice talking to you, blah, 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 right? And the reason why people say, oh, if they get off the call, most likely they're not going to buy into your offer. That is absolutely wrong. That is wrong. That is not true. I've gotten clients that, they get off the call with me and I give them everything and they're like, oh, can I just follow up? So you need to have a follow-up system in place. On the call, you can say to that person, when do you want me to follow up with you? Do you want me to follow up through email? Do you want me to follow up through a call? Do you want me to follow up through a DM? But if you don't have a follow-up system that you can then say, hey, I get it. You need to, whatever you need to do. But how about we meet on this day so we can go through it and, pretty much close the deal. So what I'm saying is that people drop the ball there. As soon as they get off the call, they feel like, oh, I lost the sale. They're not going to sign up. That is not true. You got to get out of the mindset of that. You have to understand that a lot of people, especially when it's a high ticket, they're not going to make a $10,000, $5,000, $7,000 decision right on the first call that you get with them. They need to feel you, right? And then it might have some follow-up questions. So having a follow-up system in place is going to allow you to connect again and make them feel that they can trust you, because it's all about trust. They got to feel that you're going to deliver on your promising. They need to feel that you're going to take care of their whatever the issue that they're having, and that you're going to be able to deliver on your promising. Right? So a lot of times it takes a little more conversations. On the call is perfect, but it might take a little more conversations to that. Right? But I'm not saying that everybody that get off the phone is going to get it, is going to sign up. I'm saying is that most of the time I've seen in my experience, they do sign up. I have a lot of clients that I get on the call and we talk and they're excited. We're having this connection and they're ready, but they're like, I just have a few more questions. Maybe I need to get with my significant other. Now, yes, you can have your significant other on the call, but a lot of times they get kind of shy, so they won't show up to the call. So the point is that you have to understand that people behavior. You have to understand people's behavior. And if you are you're doing a great job on a call and they love it and of that, but they just need a few days to think about it, right? That's okay. That is perfectly okay. What you need to do in your part is that you need to have a follow-up system. You need to have a follow-up system because it's your job to make sure that person is clear on what you have to offer. So you need to have a follow-up system that is going to follow up with them, and if they or whatever the day that they want you to follow up. So if you ask them, when do you want me to follow up? This day I want you to follow up. You follow up, whether it's through the DMs, whether it's through the email, whether it's through a call. Follow up. And that day, if they're not ready, follow up again. Because the problem is that people fail to follow up. Listen, I had clients that have come to me and they're like loving and everything. And they need a few days and they're like, okay, follow up with me this day. And I follow up with them in that day. And then for whatever reason, they forget or they get so busy, because a lot of my clients are also professional. Okay. They have a full-time job, which means they have a very demanding job. So when I follow up, they might not be ready at that time because they're busy caught up with something, but then I'll follow up again. And I follow up again until I get the strictly no, I'm not signing up, or until I hear them saying, yes, I'm ready to sign up. I'm not being obnoxious or anything like that. I just know that people get busy. People get busy, and just following up, I've clients that come to me have said to me, I appreciate that you follow up with me because I totally forgot about it. I totally forgot this because I'm so caught up with work and I'm so caught up with my kids and da 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 da. So I appreciate the fact that you follow up. And I love the fact that you follow up. I follow up through whatever they want me to follow up, through the DMs, through the emails, you know, simple as that. So having up a follow-up system is super, super crucial in your business. And a lot of people fail to do that. And this is why they don't close deals, because they don't have, after they get off the call, they get in this mindset like, well, if I didn't close them on the call, I lost the sale. Not necessarily lose the sale. If you have a follow-up system and you're committed to follow that person, most likely they got a couple of questions and they just need a little bit of more time to kind of get their thoughts together on this investment that they're going to do, and then they're going to get it. But you just got to be patient and you have to follow through and understand. Just think about it when you are trying to think about it when you were purchasing something, right? When you're purchasing a home, when you're purchasing a car, when you're purchasing something that is a high ticket, you don't just go in there and say, yes, I want, I'm taking it. You kind of go in there, you look what you look around, you look and see what you want, you ask questions there. You kind of already know that you want it, but you just have a little digging to do. And that's the same way, guys. And it's okay. People have to get out of this mindset that, people have to make a decision right on the call. Like, that's so freaking uh how do I want to say that word? It's like, that's so aggressively. I don't like that. When people get like that to me, I don't buy from them. And then that just doesn't feel right. So you got to stop being so aggressive with people. Be like you want to be treated. When I go to a store and I'm going to go buy a high ticket, I don't like aggressive people. Like, giving my time. Let me enjoy the process that I'm going through right now. I know that I want this help, because if I'm not on the call, or if I'm not at the place that I'm going to purchase, that means that I don't want it. But I'm there. That means that I'm looking. I'm actively looking. So by you treating me, kindly and not aggressive and not making me feel like shit, and I'm being honest, because there's a lot of people out there that make you feel like shit on your feelings, and super sorry that I'm saying this, but I've seen it a lot of times. People make you feel like shit on the call, like, oh, you don't know what you want, or when are you going to do your this and this and that. They're trying to play this mind game with you, and I don't appreciate that, because it's not that I don't I want it, but don't get aggressive with me on a call. And a lot of people might disagree with me on this. That's okay. That's okay, because we're not all the same. We all run our business how we want to run our business. I don't run my business like that. I don't. And everybody that have joined me, they join me, and I'm not. I now I coach you through it. I can coach you through it, but I'm not going to tell you like you're a little kid. I'm not, because I'm not that type of coach. So make sure that you have a follow-up system in place, so then you can follow without being salesy, without feeling icky, right? Have a follow-up system. So now that I went over the reasons why you should have it and what you should do, I'm going to go over a few things, and I'm going to show you the back end of She's on Demand. So we have She's on Demand. It's basically an all-in-one platform, and we have gone to the next level, and we have built an automated calendar system that allows you to have all that in one platform built out for you. So I'm going to go behind the scene and I'm going to show you how this look like. So you can either take it and make it your own, or you can join me and have it already built out and ready to go. In less than an hour, you'll have it all set up. Less than 30 minutes, you'll have everything set up, ready to go in your business, and you don't have to worry about losing clients. You don't have to worry about missing appointments, because everything will be set up in one platform, and then you can follow them through the pipeline until you close, and you don't ever have to miss follow-on people. This is so crucial. So I'm going to take you behind the scene on how that looks like. So give me 1 second, and we're going to share screen. All right, so here we are. So this is She's on Demand, And this is our follow-up system. So what we have here is basically when someone book a call, they come into appointment books. If somebody called us, we have something called phone leads. If someone don't show up, we have different calls. We have 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes. And that's because whatever you choose, some people they like to have a 50-minute triage call. And then after triage call, then they have a sales call, right? So that's why we have 15, 20, and 30. And then your 60 minutes is basically for your one-on-one coaching or any 60 minutes call that you want to have paid. This is where it goes. Then we have something called retarget, follow up later on. And then so when a lead gets moving to this section, it automatically sends an email or SMS notification, I'm following up. And then we have something that is called follow up after 7 days. If the person haven't submitted any payment after she said she was interested, but she didn't send out the payment and it's been already 7 days, then we set up a follow up email, SMS, following up on that. If a person is interested, then of course we have a congratulations email sending out to them, you're in, etc., etc. And now if the person is not interested, they go here on this pipeline. Then we also have for appointments are canceled, they go in here. Anyone that we send contracts, they go here. Anyone that pay, they go here. And any payment failures, they go here. So this is the whole full-blown pipeline that we have for our calendar system. So as you see, it took it the next step than just having a appointment reminder, etc. And I'm going to show you how the automation looks. So this is just a pipeline. So when a client comes in, they will have their name, they will have some tags, how did they came. For example, this one we tested as a phone. They actually called us and we missed the call. Then we have a pipeline here of the call that we missed. All you got to do is open up their contact information, and all the information of that person will be inside here. Now, this is a demo account, so you won't be able to see all that in full blown, but as you see, there's just a few things here. And then you can see the pipeline is a calendar. It's open on a sign. It's a phone lead. Here you can put whatever. If this lead for you is like a $3,000 lead, meaning that that's the minimum offer that you have. And then you can put opportunity source. Where this came? Did it came from an ad that you was running? Did it came from this particular one came from a phone call? So that's why you have those tags that says phone lead. Okay. So when these people come, it's easy for you to follow up. You can put, again, here, you can set up a call with them. You can book a call right in this card. You can do everything here. You can write any task that you want to assign to yourself, and it will show up in your main dashboard, or any notes that you want to add. You can add notes here. So you don't have to keep like a spreadsheet or anything. You can have all this set up in here in this one location, and for that particular attached for that client, right? So what we do here is that this is the pipeline for your calendar. And what we decided to do is we created an automation for this. So not only you have the pipeline, the calendar set up, we also took it to the next level to actually create this very robotics for you. So we created a whole calendar where we have set up your calls, your Zoom calls, and you see we have 1 hour, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We have your auto missed call, text back. We have the calendar, not interested, cancel, follow up later, follow up in 7 days, not interested. Later, leave from the phone, no show 30 minutes, no show 60 minutes, no show 15 minutes, no show 20 minutes, unsubscribe. So all these are automations. So let me just go in here just to show you how much we thought about the process, that we actually like set it up for you so you don't have to worry. And it's very easy for you to customize it for you, because we created the whole workflow for you. When they come in, appointment status, it tags it and it sends you a notification, sends you an SMS, and sends a confirmation email. But we already done a lot of work for you. We done the copy, and we created custom values in it, so it's easily to update. It also updates the pipeline. It sends a reminder internal. SMS 24 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes, etc. So this is just for the reminder of that. And behind the scene, if that person's reschedule, we have an automation that is for rescheduling. We have an automation if that person cancel. We have an automation for that person to get them on the phone again, to get them to book a call. So if a person, we have a follow up later, up like internal notification to follow up. Basically, we send us a notification to ourselves saying, hey, follow up with this person. Hey, this person, I enjoy speaking with you, etc. And also the way that we set it up is that it sends you notifications saying you have a client that you haven't follow up. So if you haven't follow up and move into a status, it's going to send you a notification like, hey, go check this particular client. You haven't follow up with this client. So we have gone to a way that we can basically set it up for you. And this took us some time to set it up, but we wanted to set up a system because we know how important it is for you to follow up, to have a reminder, to have something in place for people, and a lot of you guys don't have the time and energy to do this. So we have set it up for you guys. So what we do is that we have the calendar set up. So when you join She's on Demand, this is something that we load into your account, and you will automatically have this calendar set up already. That all you got to do is press edit it and edit it to your own, basically to edit it in your own way. Add yourself to it, and your Zoom. You will add your Zoom or your Google Meets, etc., and you save it. And you can save that. You can add a form if you want to have like an application in it. But what we did is that we actually created some landing pages for you. So let me just quickly show you what that looks like for the calendar. So they're all connected already. They're all set up. All you have to do in this landing pages is customize it with the colors that you want. So we're going to go and look at this 30-minute one so you can quickly see what this look like. So the 30-minute one, it's already done for you. And like I said, we've done it like in a way that is ready to go. All you need to do is customize that you want on this landing pages and set up for you to go. So what we do is that if a person want to book a call, they will click here. If a person want to call you, they can just click phone call, and automatically sends your call to your system. And you're able to, it's going to go to a voicemail, and it's going to let them know, hey, nobody's ready to get your call, but leave a message, and then you can follow up with the person. We also have it in a way that the person can they can pick a Zoom call, they can pick a phone call. So if they want a phone call, it will go here. If they want a Zoom call, it will take them to the next page where they can pick their calendar. They can pick the day that they want in the calendar, and then of course once you pick that, then it goes to a thank you page, and we already you can see the workflow here of the funnel that has already been done for you, and this funnel is connected with the automation that I show you. So we already take it like a whole system, take it step by step. We take it to the next level because we want to give our client that experience. So that is it. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about that? This is a way that we feel like it's you must have, especially if you're like, if you're trying to get this high-end clients, premium clients, you got to start thinking about giving them a experience from the beginning. And I know that a lot of people there that like have so many different systems, and you know what, you can set this up however you want. That's why I share with you guys, but we already have it built out for you. So what does this mean? That when you come to She's on Demand and you sign up for it, we are going to load this into your account, and it's going to take you less than 30 minutes to put in some custom values in there, and it's going to be set up for you. And all the thing you have to do is that you can actually put the colors that you want. It's very friendly. It's not like super hard for you to navigate through it. It's and it has everything in one location. So what I want you to think about is to make sure that you have the system set up in your business, because it's super important for you to have something that clients you're gonna be able to follow up with them, right? And then you need to make sure that you give them that experience, especially if you're trying to sell premium, premium a package to your client. So I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to be open up to have some questions. Okay, so someone said, I think HoneyBook does that same thing. What is the difference? Okay, I'm very familiar with HoneyBook. So HoneyBook does have certain things, and you can set it like I said, you can have HoneyBook. However, HoneyBook is just a CRM platform. That's it. The difference between HoneyBook and She's on Demand is that we actually are not just a CRM. We are actually be able to have your pipelines, which HoneyBook doesn't have that. It has for project based, it has projects, it has contracts, it has all that stuff. But we have the same thing as well. But we also have landing pages, funnels. We have websites. We can integrate with ads. We can have Google ads, Facebook ads. We have a way to monitor your ads, and we have a way to monitor your reputation online. We have websites. We also have different forms that you can build in there, which I know that HoneyBook has. But understand that HoneyBook is just a CRM company. It's not really a full-blown online marketing tool. In our system, we have you can schedule your social media, you can schedule Facebook, you can schedule Instagram, you can schedule Twitter, you can have a blog, your website, your funnels, your pipelines. So it has more than what HoneyBook offers. And I'm very familiar with HoneyBook because I do use HoneyBook as well in my agency level. So I am very familiar with that, but they're not the same. It doesn't have the same features and it have the same things. It's very similar, but if you want to have different tools and piece them together, that's why they have something called Zapier inside there, because you have to automate certain things. In this system, everything is built in there. So when you go in there, you're going to have just one tool to go in there, and you're going to be able to set up your calendar. You're going to be able to set up your notifications, your contract, everything that you want in one location. So that is the difference between HoneyBook and She's on Demand. So if anyone, I've answered your question. Does anyone have any other questions that they would like me to answer? Okay. Let me just make sure that everybody answers everybody's question. So if anyone has any questions, let me know in the comments. So today was all about the calendar. Next Tuesday we're gonna come and talk about how to have a system in place that you can automate your business as far as getting your leads. And this is why I say this platform is all in one, because you can do that. In other platforms, you're gonna have to have different software. Now, I didn't want to talk about the whole software today, but we're just gonna talk about that right quick. Also, one of the things that I like about this is that in She's on Demand, you can have your courses here, you can have your offers here, you can collect payments here, you can create limited forms, unlimited funnels, unlimited websites, a CRM, a blog. You can have Google, Facebook connected. You can have a dashboard which shows you everything of your pipeline. And in different levels. You also have a connectivity with your Instagram, so you can actually have a pipeline of conversations that you can navigate through the system, and you don't have to be depending on another CRM to do that, or a spreadsheet to do that. It's all in one system. So if you guys have more questions on this, you can put #demo. And we can demo it we can demo it live for you if you're interested in it. If you want to join, you can put #She's on Demand, and I'll send you the link. We are running a special, so let me know in the comments if you're interested in joining. You can put #She's on Demand, and we'll book a call with you. I hope you guys were excited about the topic today. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts. I love to hear people's comments and things like that. I read them all. So let me know in the comments how was if you want more of this type of training. Put them in the comment as well. I can't wait to see you guys next Tuesday. Thank you so much for supporting me and coming in live. And if you have any questions as well, drop them below and I will be able to answer them. All right, queens. See you guys next Tuesday. Bye.